Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Wednesday, March 20, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,421. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 980. We had 89 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and only one new 52-week low for the S&P 500. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, we have a very big reading on the total contracts and total premiums paid. Again, if you watch the total number of calls traded today, over 1 million calls traded, which is a record number here on the VIX. On April, which is our leading contract, we have a neutral reading with 67% of the total premiums paid. Same for May, with 20% of the total premiums paid. The overall dollar-weighted put-call ratio is 0.56, which is pretty neutral here. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. As you can see here, we have a pretty bullish day today, up 0.67% or up 10.37 handles. You can see here the chart, very nice here. We're almost into the higher end of the territory. We did sold off a little into the close, but we were still able to manage to finish up 10 handles higher for the day, which was pretty bullish. I continue to think we're going to test that all-time high here, and we are going to make a new settlement high for SPX, so closing above 1565. That's going to be very important. And then I think we're going to test the all-time high intraday, which is 1576, which is going to be very important. Let's go to the Qs here. Here we have the daily chart for the Qs. As you can see here, we have we were up 0.7%. Very nice action here. We continue to be on our channel we talked about. We were down a day, but no closing sessions below that channel, so we continue here. I think we're consolidating here and looking for a breakout. I would get long on any new high here for the Qs. As you know, I'm looking for 71, 72. IWM, I love IWM pattern today. We were up 1% of the day. I'm looking for new highs. I'm looking for even 96s as our next target. We were talking about 95. That's pretty close from here. Let's look for 96 as our next target. If we go now to the metals, GLD. Today we have FOMC and basically nothing happened, non-event. We're starting to drop here on gold. What we need here, another drop, continue to come and test and make a lower low from this one. So that's going to be important. I'm neutral here on gold, but I wanted to drop to get bearish. I wanted to test these lows and even go lower. So that's going to be important. Now let's go for SLV. SLV has a pretty bearish chart here. We yesterday talked about some consolidation here. Pretty much the same happening here. We're still not able to break those lows. I think we're eventually going to break it to the downside and look for 26, 27, 26, 25 on SLV. Now let's go to stocks. Here we have Apple. Apple trading 0.5% lower today to 452. Nothing happening. Pretty tight range today. Basically the whole day trading around that area. I'm looking for a continuation to the upside and go and test that 464 level. If we're able to break that level, looking for the 470s, 476, 485 as our next target on Apple. I continue to be bullish on this name. I think we're looking for some basing pattern here and then start to go eventually higher. Let's go to Google. Here we have the Google chart. We were up almost 0.5%. We talked about being bullish on Google from the 800 level with a stop below that level. It has paid pretty well here. I continue to think we're going higher to test that all-time high. So I would continue on the trade. Just move your stop higher as we go higher. For Amazon, we're pretty flat here today, up 0.34%. We're bouncing off the 100-day moving average again. I think we're going to go lower and eventually come and test the 200-day moving average around 246. Last chart we're going to look at, Oracle. Came out with earnings today after the close, and you can see here on extended hours we're trading at 33. We closed at 35.76. and that's important here. So we're around basically at this level. I think from here, Oracle, you can either see a quick bounce of that 150-day moving average, or come and test that 200-day moving average. I would try to wait until the 200, see how it acts there, and get bullish on Oracle at the 200-day moving average. So I think you could get these stocks pretty cheap here after this sell-off we're getting. So that's just my take on Oracle.